we also wanted to talk about Nothing because they're finally out.
How many times can we make that joke?
It's finally out. Nothing earbuds. So the Nothing Ear One true wireless earbuds are out. By the time this podcast is out, let's see, the review will be out as well.
It should
so
be,
you can, so you can watch the review of them on the main channel. I've got them right here. We're still, as we're shooting this, we're still making the review. So you haven't tried them yet. Adam's been looking forward to them. Hasn't tried them yet either.
And Adam used to literally review headphones.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear what he thinks.
So
too.
I'll give my 2 cents, but I also want to let you guys give your like raw first impressions of them
for sure.
on the channel. I am a big fan of this design. This clear but black and white and red design, to me, and I'm going to say this in the review, is the best part of these headphones. If you've seen the ads, then you've already been familiar with this. But if you're watching the video podcast, like, trust me, they look great. They come in this clear case too, so they're really about the clear aesthetic. And the case is pretty big, and like, sure, you could probably talk and like nitpick on a lot of this stuff, but keep in mind they're $99, and that lines up with Pixel Buds A series, Galaxy Buds Plus, I think, $99, somewhere around there. So, you know, it's a habit in my head to immediately go to the best of what I'm used to, but all those headphones are $200-$300. So I really have to keep these in context. So I'm gonna give those to you real quick. So I keep thinking like, wow, the active noise cancellation is only half as powerful as the AirPods Pro. But that's an unfair comparison because number one, nothing else is that good in earbuds. And number two, those are $300 earbuds. So this is $100 and I was pretty impressed, but I'll let you handle them, see what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the design is really cool. I'm sure it was very, very hard to get something like transparent because
that is a big
even
deal.
Carl has said like, if I knew that it would be this hard, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I like the fact that it's got this like kind of different feel to it. A lot of earbuds are looking very similar. They're usually trying to copy off AirPods, and because AirPods are first, and maybe they just were the best design. I like the AirPods design as well.
Yeah, the thing about earbuds, you really, as far as design, can only change so many things about them. Like we've arrived at this design, which is like the bud and a stem. And you try to put as much as possible in the bud and then keep it lightweight, and you've got a little stem. Some of them don't have a stem, it's just all in the bud. But at a certain point, you just change like color and material and that's it. So the fact that they're going transparent is pretty cool. You might be able to connect to your phone. I don't know.
I think they connected it before to my phone, so yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Because there's an Ear One app that lets you customize a little bit of stuff.
Okay. I want to get just like a quick first impression. So I'll repair it and talk about it while
you're pairing it. I just want to say going transparent is harder than it sounds. It's not really just as simple as instead of making a white stem, making a clear stem. It's that, but also now, if you were to cut apart like AirPods or some sort of like white plastic earbuds or really anything, inside there's a seam to like connect each part of the stem together. And the glue behind that on the inside doesn't have to be neat. Like it can be just, as long as it works and holds it together, it's fine. So the fact that these are clear and the glue inside now has to be neat, the battery inside now has to be neat. They've done printing like on the PCB board, but also like everything has to line up. The microphones, the magnets, everything on the inside is now actually laid out neatly, which wouldn't have been a priority at all if they didn't make them transparent. So it is a lot of extra work, which is pretty interesting to me. But I think the end result is a pretty sweet design. So
I love the design. I love what they look like. Yeah, they've got kind of like the like hype thing going for them. I mean, like we've seen Beats by Dre work like that. I think these look way cleaner. I think they're different. They'll definitely like if you're wearing these and someone notices, they'll be like, what are those? Like I've never seen them before. And I think that's cool. I'm totally on board for buying something because it looks good. And at $99, as long as this sounds decent, I'm kind of really interested in these. Oh, I'm going to try and play something here.
So that's the thing about earbuds that I think the industry has slowly noticed over time, which is that most people don't really care that much about sound quality. I think anything in this price sounds all right, sounds fine. I think if you're really after sound quality, you can get the Sonys today for $300 and they sound better than any other earbuds I've listened to. But most people aren't specifically spending more for it to sound better. They're spending more for features like water resistance, for wireless charging, for a better case, for active noise cancellation. They're not spending on like the EQ or the codec or the higher bitrate audio support, things like that. So it happens to sound pretty decent, I think, but most people are after all the other things over like the actual sound quality. So yeah, the design is like number one on my list.
So I like the design, but I'm gonna try these on. I think my biggest issue with truly wireless earbuds is they don't fit in my ear very well. So but the AirPods Pro fit really well. So I'm assuming these will. Yeah, they're light. Oh man, I'm probably gonna talk kind of loud, so I'm gonna try to. I heard a beep. Yeah, there you go.
So there are. It's gone now, but there are usually controls for noise cancellation. Is it playing?
Are you messing with me?
No.
Wait. Okay, I did hear it.
Is it playing music?
Yeah, it's playing music, and I can barely hear you. So that's. I hope I'm not screaming into the microphone. Sorry, audio listeners. What song was that? Was that like a Deadmau5 remix? Mm-hmm. Okay, it wasn't the normal one, right?
No.
Okay, I was like, no. Does this sound really bad or?
No, it's a remix. For some reason, the app is really fidgety. I mean, I have a pre-release APK on my phone, so I'm not shocked that I'm having connectivity inconsistencies.
Network connectivity problems.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't want to sit here and just like listen forever while we're on the podcast, but like, I mean, they sound good and they sound fine. Mm-hmm. I'm not like. I've tried some other ones recently by some companies that are a little more known for sound at all. This is a brand new company. They're not known for really anything except for transparent earphones. But they sound fine. And for $100, to me, I think you're paying for a decent sound. It has active noise canceling. I have to say, I really thought you were messing with me for a second when your mouth was moving. So the noise canceling is not bad. They sound fine. The design of them sick. I think that's awesome. I mean, going off of 2 minutes of having them in my ear, I think I might actually pick these up, to be completely honest.
I'll say 3 things about the sound.
Yeah.
One, and I'll articulate all these more in the video, but one, the seal and the fit in my ear is pretty good.
They're light.
And they're very light, so I love that. And the noise cancellation has 2 levels. There's a maximum and like a light noise cancellation. Mm-hmm. When I switched between them, I didn't feel much of a difference, so I just left them on maximum. But I went and stood near the HVAC, and I was like trying to listen and see how good they were at canceling white noise. They're pretty good, but mostly because the passive seal is so good.
Yeah. That
top level of like great noise cancellation, it didn't reach, which is fine. They're $100, but I'm comparing them to other things I've listened to, so that's something I noticed. And then lastly, what was I going to say about sound? Oh, I mean, they sound, so I think the EQ is a little bit disappointing because all you can do is switch between normal, more treble, more bass, or phone call, like voice.
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
Not
so
much.
I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, they sound a little bit, tinny and a little bit bass heavy, but maybe I can like trim that bass down and like boost the mids a little bit. And then I'm opening up the EQ and it's just like, oh, would you like more bass or more treble? So it's not as detailed as maybe I would look forward to. But again, I think there's a lot of people out there who are just like, you know what, give me more bass. That's it. Just give me a little more treble and that's it. Or you know what, I'm on a phone call, put it in voice mode and you're set. So
do these have transparency mode?
They do as well.
They do. Okay.
They have transparency mode. Of course, they're transparent. They gotta have transparency mode.
If they didn't, that would be like when the Essential phone didn't have a headphone.
Exactly.
jack.
Yeah, they do have it. It's pretty good.
I think I'm gonna pick a pair of these up. I do not use these a ton. I use them on the airplane, so ANC would be great. I use them when I'm climbing by myself because I just want to listen to my own music. These are super light. They wouldn't be a pain in the neck. They feel comfortable. I think in a long session, like they wouldn't be annoying. And then transparency mode there is great. If someone comes to the gym that I know, I can talk to them without taking them out or whatever. And yeah, I think they look really sweet and I really dig the look. I've always been pretty anti-Beats because of that, but I just didn't think the Beats were that great looking. It just had a B on the side of it. So whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to give up my time and let Adam come sit in my chair for a second. He is an actual headphone reviewer, so I'm going to let him dive into these a little deeper, but no for almost zero knowledge Andrew headphone guy who would just wear them every once in a while. I kind of dig them. So let's get Adam in here.
All right, let's see it.
I'm going to take over the mixing board, so if it sounds like terrible,
it just immediately starts sounding awful.
Just cleaning these off real quick. Boop.
Would you rather listen to because my phone's in airplane mode, so I only have what I saved offline.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, my go-to is Black Mags by Cool Kids.
I'll just go off airplane mode.
But I don't know if you have that. Oh, I heard the beep. Okay. Oh. Noise canceling's pretty good, I think. If it's on, unless that's just a seal.
Is this one?
I'm going to pull a Tim.
That might be cheating for the isolation might be
true.
better with that on top. All right, it's playing. You hear that?
Okay, wait, how do I lower? No, that's lowering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's on max noise cancellation. So if you want to change that and the equalizer, that's your choice.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear anything you're saying. Okay, that's pretty good.
All right.
Oh, the EQ.
That's the EQ.
This is not an EQ.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's do more bass. Balance, more treble. This is going to sound great to audio listeners, me just scrolling through the options.
I left it at balanced.
Okay, wait, how do you pause it? Double tap?
Single, I think.
Oh, okay. And then transparency. Oh, now I can hear.
Transparency.
Okay, cool.
So transparency to me was pretty good.
Yeah, this is dope.
Pretty good because it fit in your ears so well that as long as the mics are pretty good, then it's fine.
Yeah.
So
That's actually one thing I meant to ask you. How's the microphone on this? Have you tested it yet?
I haven't done a phone call yet. I'm going to do that before the review.
Yeah.
They say there's 3 mics in each for HD voice. So should
HD
sound pretty
voice.
good. I'll make some phone calls and see if anybody complains. But so far,
I like the way they fit for sure. The thing that I like most, I agree, is the transparent design.
yeah.
But I think it was Brandon. Let me get these on. I think it was Brandon that mentioned it. These look nothing like the first press images. Like the actual first press images, like the stem was really thick and it had like a metal ring around the bottom.
Huh.
And like I don't know what angle that was because it's not this. And also me and David noticed earlier the white like bud here was transparent in the first one too. And this one's white, which is like really, I don't know if you could.
Yeah. I think if we cut in B-roll from the review, because that's like I'll have plenty of glorious HD shots. But yeah,
weird. Those were the two things we noticed that like. But these are pretty cool. I like them.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm impressed. Nice little case. I wish the case was smaller, but I get what they're doing here. It's transparent. This little nub in here is kind of nice.
Is that like a fidget spinner type thing?
Everyone has said that at some point when holding it, so yeah, it basically is.
Nice.
So
yeah,
that's the Nothing earbuds.
Sweet.
Thanks for watching this clip on the Waveform Clips channel. We've been starting so many channels lately. I'm glad you found yourself here, but hit that like button if you haven't already and subscribe.
Smash it.
Getting violent out here. But also, there's another channel you subscribe to too, the studio channel. All right, see you over there. Peace.